I could be a Jew and not be a Christian, not bear fruit. But I can't be a Christian and not be a Jew. That's the story. Everyone here and in the world is one of the sons of God, and collectively they are Jesus Christ. And because we're being lifted up to the Father, and the Father being Father, there still must be a Son if he's Father, and he looks out on the humanity that did his will, all the horrors to which he put humanity. And collectively, humanity forms itself into one single youth who stands before him, and he's David. And he knows that David is his son. That was humanity. So David is the one who personifies humanity. And God, being the father of humanity, having gone through the drama, he sees now the result of what he's done, and he stands before him as his son, and it is David. Now tonight, take me seriously. I'm not misleading you. I'm telling you what I know from experience. You start dwelling on your true identity. Yes, you are still the being that you are. But when you sleep at night, instead of sleeping in the consciousness of being, say, John, Mary, sleep in the consciousness of being the being you really are. You will not leave Mary behind. You came down to redeem Mary. But sleep in the consciousness of being Jesus Christ. Because I do not think in the distant future, in the not distant future, you will actually explode. I'm quite sure that's why you are here. You'll be here, I'll be gone, and many of you will simply explode. And many of you will see what I'm talking about and actually see that I am the being that I'm telling you that I am. Now then, let's go into the silence. Good. Now, are there any questions, please? The question is, God was not a protean being before he descended. The protean being simply means the capacity to be anything that one wants to be in this world. So he had to have that capacity. And so he chose to be you. It was you choosing that, because you are that God who made the choice. You could have chosen to be this. You made your choice. I made my choice. Before we made our choice, we were brothers. Brothers in love. Infinite love we held together for each other. You made your choice, I made this choice, and he chose us all in him before the foundation of the world. One being is now going to fall. The fall doesn't mean a falling through the face of the world, but a descent in consciousness to the limit of you, the limit of this. I talked to a friend of mine today on the phone to tell him that I'm coming to see him on Thursday afternoon. And I reminded him of a vision that he had a few years ago, where from on high he saw himself on the bed. And he wanted, while he was above, to change the being that he knew himself to be. But he couldn't do it from above. He had to come down. And in coming down, he had to forget that he was the being with the power who could change it, and change it while he's identified with the being. He could not from above give an order and have that thing changed in any way whatsoever. And he knew it while he was from above, but he saw it on the bed, and he knew it to be himself, the one with whom he identifies himself. And he had to come down, and in coming down, then he couldn't change it. He had to simply labor to change it. But above, it seemed so easy, but he realized he could not. From above, he had to come down if he would do any changes whatsoever. So you and I came down into this world, and now we are wearing it. These are the courses. So the protean being is the capacity to be anything. Well, that's what Proteus means. Proteus could assume the form of a fish, the form of a giant, the form of anything in the service of his god Neptune. And so he simply was a being capable of assuming any shape whatsoever. Say, in your dreams, you see all kinds of things, and you must confess they do come out of you in your dreams. You see animals, strange animals, known animals, all kinds of combinations, and they're coming only out of you. You are a protean being. But you made a definite choice, and the choice is to be the one that you are. And if we are brutally frank with ourselves, I can't conceive of giving up my identity for any being that ever walked, who walks, or will walk the face of this earth. It'd be nice to know him, but not to lose my identity. I can't conceive of that. No, when you're restored to life, you have not lost your identity. Oh no, my dear. If you drop this very moment, you're restored to life in a world just like this. It's three-dimensional. It's terrestrial just like this. But you are you. There is no loss of identity. And this will continue until the birth takes place. See, Calvary is when God became man.